Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Unscripted Chronicles. I'm Purity.
I'm Lorna.
And I am Romana.
And today we have an amazing discussion that we'll be sharing with you guys. And today we have a topic that we'll be tackling, which is dating as a single parent. So we'll be sharing our perspectives on the same. And if you're a single mom or if you're a single dad, let us know what you think on the same. Yeah, so we have some questions I have some questions with me that I'm gonna read them out, and then we'll share our perspectives. What you think about the question, if you resonate with it, and all that. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
On to the first question. What do you think is the right time to start dating again after separation or a divorce? We'll go first.
Personally, sidhani kuna time frame. When you feel you want to date again or start dating again, when you want to introduce another person into your life, because maybe you have been divorced, unajua there is various reasons mbona mtu may end up kwa a single parent. Some people wako divorced, some people are widowed. Circumstances zenye zimefanya mtu akwe a single parent pia inaweza kasaidia, inaweza kachangia pakubwa na vile mtu ata move on.
True.
So kuna mtu mwenye anaweza kwa mfano mtu mwenye amefiwa, maybe this is someone ulikuwa unampenda sana. Kuna watu wenye healing process yao ita take a long time. Kuliko mtu mwenye maybe you ended up as a single parent, maybe you just messed up. Kuna watu wenye wamepata watoto wakiwa wachanga sana. Mtu alimaliza high school bado hakuanga experience, relationship first it was the first
kid or the first.
It was the first you got intimate for the first time, and then you ended up pregnant.
You're a single parent.
Una end up as a single parent. So
it will depend with the healing.
Yeah, mimi ina depend na the healing. Wewe kama unaona after mwezi 3 you are ready to move on juu saa zingine unasemanga hautaishi tu, hautakaa hapo. Life must go on.
True.
So healing process yako ndio ita determine how fast you'll get into another relationship.
Yeah, I agree. That's so true, because our healing journeys are different. For me, I might have experienced maybe a heartbreak or something, and it took me like maybe 2 years. I feel 2 years is enough for me to like maybe move on or hope to another relationship. Someone else, it will be like healing. I'll say healing journey. It's different for everyone. Kuna mwenye after 2 months. You know, it also depends with the damage. Unajua kuna venye inaweza kwa imeku damage vibaya, and you need more time, you need more space. So yeah. What do you have to say, Romana?
There's no ideal time. Could date you are a single parent, because relationship inaanzanga under very many circumstances. So
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's an ideal time. Single parent could date.
Again.
In my point of view.
Yeah, that's true. On to our next, onto the second question. It's different dating when you have children. First date, how is it like? And what do you think that the kids... Okay, what do you think? Okay, do you think that the kids should be a topic in your first discussion? Like, men on a date with this guy, and have you ever, like, do you bring it up the first date? You just, how do you do it?
Personally, singetaka kwenda mbali sana na mtu kimapenzi nini dating. I'm introducing, this is someone that maybe you know the purpose of dating ni maybe you want something long term juu at this age and era maybe watoto wadogo wenye wajakoma bado ndo wanataka kudate for fun. Sasa mimi nikisema nataka kuingisha someone into my life, ni mtu mwenye ninaweza kataka kuwa na that relationship in the long run, you understand?
As a single
parent. So it's very important wakati unasema at least you know mtoto si mtu wa kuficha. Mimi nimesikizi scenarios zenye you marrying a guy and then unasikia kuna watoto wawili huko nje, watatu huko nje that you never knew of. Na mimi si ule mtu wa kuficha mtoto wangu. Mtoto wangu ni mtu mwenye napenda sana. So mimi the very first date sita kuambia directly ati okay nitakwambia lakini zile za maybe ikienda kukaribia jioni I have to go home to my daughter.
So in the first date
I must hint I have a daughter. By the way, it's getting late, I have to go home to my daughter. Do I knew at least you have a daughter?
do you feel like, do you think it's the right time to you to, it's the first date, remember? Do you think it's the right time to you to bring the discussion, like?
Yeah, it's the right time. Mimi sionangi mbona watu wanaficha watoto wao.
Exactly.
As in unajua kuna mtu mwenye ako zile za maybe if you're going to hide that you have a child in the picture. Unaweza kapata this relationship itakuja ikuwe serious. Utakuja kusema sangapi na maybe this person doesn't want to be involved with someone mtu mwenye ako na mtoto kwa sababu you know before you had there is another person in the picture. There is someone who fathered your child.
And evident.
It's not
evident.
And there is someone who fathered your child. So kuna watu wenye watakangi kujipata in that scenario ati I have a baby mama and then I have to deal with another person. Maybe you guys are co-parenting nini but romantically you're not together. You understand?
Yeah.
So day one mimi nitakwambia niko na mtoto.
Speaking of that, maybe to just, but I think it's a question that I still have it, but just to add on that, in the sense whereby for your first date you're okay to bring the discussion, you know, but some will feel I stand to be corrected, some will feel me saying I'm a mom, the first date, to the guy might be a turn off. To another guy it might be, they might feel comfortable.
Kama ataki si aende, kwani lazima?
No, labda utaki aende.
But
yes.
You have to put your baby first. Unless you have to put your baby first. As in mtoto ako hapo.
Not that umeka mtoto chini. Ni eti
priority. You have to prioritize. How can you love a guy mtu mwenye ataki mtoto wako in the picture? Unajua kuna watu wenye wanatakanga urudishe mtoto wako ushago. Kuna mtu mwenye atakwambia if you want us to be together, mtoto wako mpeleke kwa mama yako. I don't want to deal with your kid.
Then
why will you want to be in such a situation?
No, but I think
as in
sorry to cut you short, but why would you deal with such a person? That's why it's good to say. I think it's good to say in the first place, yeah. Because if the guy is not comfortable, it's okay for him to walk away, or it's okay for him to walk away since atasema the scenario you're saying upeleke mtoi ushago, definitely that person is not ready to be with you. Of which he's
not even ready to step up. You know, saa zingine unaangalianga someone who wants to, the person you want to be in your life lazima step up as a dad. You understand? Utakuwa tu hapo kazi yako ni you just want it's me. And then what about the kid?
True.
Mimi mtu lazima unionyeshe hiyo. Even on the very first date lazima I'll be very keen with how you will take your information ati I have a kid, you know. Lazima show interest, but kama utanionyesha ati you are interested, but their life must go on.
You take it as a red flag. Back to you, Romana. What do you have to say about? Do you think it's right, or do you think it's the right time to?
Before hata niseme opinion yangu. Mama tu wa kawaida hata mara ya kwanza. Masimu tu zitakukutanisha. Maziwa mtoto. Masimu tu zitakupea. Hakuna vile utaficha uko na mtoto kwa relationship. Unless kuna wale nyewe.
Kunao by the way kunao. Kwanza
lakini wewe kama uko
parents, mimi let's talk from a man's perspective. Deadbeats ni wengi huku nje. Watu wako na watoto huku nje, na utawaijua. Atakwambia mimi sina mtoto. Number one, he is not taking responsibility as a parent. So kuna watu wenye hautajua ako na watoto. By the time kuja kujua ako na watoto huku nje, unakuja unajua ako na mtoto na ule, ako na mtoto na ule, ako na mtoto na ule. Hiyo ni fununu tu. Hujawahi here. By the way, some people won't let you know. They will hide. Even kuna wanawake pia wanachanga watoto wao. Wameacha watoto ushago, wamekuja huku Nairobi single and searching. Na utajua kuna mtoto. By the time ukuja kujua kuna mtoto. My friend, maybe umeenda ushago kwao na usikie mtu anamuita mama. Unashangaa uko zile za been with this person. I've known you for 5 months, 6 months. Huwezi niambia uko na mtoto azin. Kuna watu wenye watakangi tu. Na there are ladies who don't want to be parents.
Mwenyewe sahi tunakuja wawili. Wewe jua tu hivyo. Nimekuja na niko na mwingine. Ile kitu yangu iko na evidence. Pia wewe ulikuwa na watu wengine. Mimi nimekuwa na mtu na niko na evidence that nimekuwa na mtu. So huwezi bila sisi tukiwa wawili.
Yeah, it's good.
And home.
Okay. So guys, let us know in the comment section.
Actually, na prefer mwanaume mwenye ananiuliza kama niko na mtoto on a first date.
But you can't tell you have a kid.
Kuna wenye uliza, how many kids do you have?
You know, there is a way you can know a mother. Na mtu mwenye ajaza. I swear there is a way you can just
patana na dem to a random person useme mtoto wako. Like unaona tu ni mama. Si jiuze ama anything. You can actually tell.
Okay.
Na agree na wewe.
Okay. So on to the third question. How can you compare dating before you had kids to dating when you didn't have kids? What are some of the noticeable differences?
Nataka kamera nifanye dating. Make sure you dating. Unajua pata na mtu juu uko na mtu yeye anaanza kukwambia vile anataka mtoto. By the way. Mimi sijakuja hapa kuzaza. Tuelewane. Yaani mtu umepatana na yeye. Okay, umemwambia mimi ya mamamu. Uko na kijana mkubwa. Nataka mtoto. Hapa watu wa kuzaa.
I know it's not easy. Is something else.
Mimi most of the people wenye nakutana wako zile za they want to do things real fast, like they don't want to give you space. Now that they know that you have a kid, unajua ni kama wamekuja kwa maisha yako, ni kama wanaona umeteseka sana, wamekuja it's like they are doing a favor to date you. It's not the case. It's not the case. Okay. You're single, you may not care. You're not doing a favor in dating us, by the way. We come with a
what? With attitude.
Not with attitude, but we know what we bring to the table. Msidhani ati kwa sababu this person ako single mother ukimkatia yeye atasema you're coming to my rescue. No, you're not coming to rescue us. We know our worth. We know we need to feel loved. Hatukatai. Lakini ile yenye wanakujanga wanaonanga ni kama
kwangu kuna TV.
Ati
And then, let me just add on that. Maybe I'll say, for men who think for men who want you, kuwazalia, I'm not advocating for that, but I'm saying from my own perspective.
Bana, you're dating 3 months and unataka umzalie.
No, yes, but kuna there's this aspect.
Okay, you can date.
Yeah, there's this aspect of security yake. Like ana feel ukinizalia I'm secured, you know. That's why I think I stand to be corrected, but I think men who want their kids wazalie tena, they want to feel that sense of owning you. Umekuja na mtoto wako, you know. So
maybe kwanza you've not proven enough. In 3 months you've not proven enough. You can take care of me, you can take care of my kid.
Mimi wewe kutaka kumove in na mimi na sijui nikuzalie ni juu niko na mtoto. Dating as a single mother.
Yeah, true. That's so true, by the way.
In 3 months, mtu ashanga.
Have you proven? You've not even proven enough. You can take care of us. Watu wengine wana
Jesus. Na iwe gonyo.
Back to the question. To divert from the question. The question was, how can you compare dating when you had a kid? When you're having a kid and back then when you didn't have a kid?
Black and white.
You actually had diverted from the question. Back to the question again. How can you compare dating before having a kid and now that you have a kid? Are there some noticeable differences you've experienced?
Of course.
If so, please tell us.
It's like black and white. Unajua kitambo without a kid ungebwa hey msupa twende out. Wewe huyo
on time.
But on time. But sai when even in the dating scene, okay, sai dating is different, you understand. You know you have responsibilities. Sai unasema at least you ukona umejipanga, you have to have a schedule. Because zile za personally mimi I'm outgoing, I'm adventurous. So mimi kuniambia kaa kwa nyumba before being a parent. Ungeniambia kaa kwa nyumba, no, it wasn't on my vocabulary. Ati no, ati I'm busy today.
Always out there.
I'm always out there. Niko huko lakini sahi as in
things are different.
Are different. Sahi utaniambia niende out. Naweza kukuambia maybe a specific date and I value time. Nisikwambie we meet on this day, I'll just give you a schedule. Juu sasa ukiniambia ati twende out, sasa I have to fix it in my diary kwa sababu I have a lot of things.
And like
you understand, and like before nikwambie okay I have lazima nikuwe nimeprepare nani with food nini nijue vile umelala nini ati I want to go out.
And like before,
yeah, and like before ungeniambia sasa ni saa 6 twende coast, mimi saa 10 niko airport. Exactly. You understand? Yes, saa hii ukiniambia twende nitakwambia maybe I'm busy, like right now I'm busy. So it's something that we have to plan. You understand?
Yeah. You've become more time conscious.
I'm more time conscious.
Yeah.
Even hiyo kwenda date yenyewe mimi tukisema tuna meet 4 at least ndakupe hiyo allowance ya 15 minutes 30 minutes. Mimi ukimaliza 30 minutes kama hujafika but then I'll just go. You don't value my time kwa sababu mimi most of the time nowadays ninakanga chini ninajiambia I need to spend more time with my daughter.
Exactly.
You know, as a single parent you have a lot. You report to work at 8, utoke 5, and then maybe you have to go do some grocery shopping. By the time ufike kwa nyumba ni 6. Now mimi I'm sparing my time to come see you, and then maybe you keep me waiting. Unaona hiyo 1 hour at least ungekuwa umeniambia utakuja 1 hour later, hata mimi nitoke kwa nyumba 1 hour later. I just need more time. I feel like I prioritize my baby more. Like nataka tu more time with my kid. Saki kwenda out alafu ni keep waiting niko zile za ningekuwa nimefanya hii na mtoto wangu. You understand? Saki ku feel wasted.
Prioritizing other things.
I don't want to prioritize other things. I just want to put my kids.
Yes, that's how ukiingia kwa hii ya being a mom, things totally zina change. How about you, back to you, Romana?
Wala tu amesema. Kudate, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, 12 months, 13 months, 14 months, 15 months, 16 months, 17 months, 18 months, 19 months, 20 months, 21 months, 22 months, 23 months, 24 months, 25 months, 26 months, 27 months, 28 months, 29 months, 30 months, 31 months, 32 months, 33 months, 34 months, 35 months, 36 months, 37 months, 38 months, 39 months, 40 months, 41 months, 42 months, 43 months, 44 months, 45 months, 46 months, 47 months, 48 months, 49 months, 50 months, 51 months, 52 months, 53 mon after becoming a mom ni different kama ukiwa dem. Ni vile tu you're a different person. Huwezi sema you're the same person saa hii.
You be mature
and before kila kitu ni different. Umemature emotionally, so you know what you want. Sasa hii unaweza cancel red flags mingi zenye haungefanya ukiwa dem.
Mimi hata sikuwa naonanga red flags. Nilikuwa naonanga kama pink. Kuna kitu kama pink. Mimi hiyo red yangu mimi sijui. Umeona red flags lakini hauoni.
Ilikuwa tuende.
Hauoni sahi.
That's a very interesting topic. I think we'll discuss that topic in the next episode. Guys, let me know what you think about that. On to our fourth question. What does learning to date again look like?
Sorry?
Let me. Okay. What are some of the red flags or green flags when dating while you have children or when you have a child? All the same. What are some of those red flags or green flags you notice?
So maybe green flag. I want maybe on our first date, if a guy is keen on my baby, as in when you're talking about your kid, if the guy is very keen, like he shows concern, like if you just don't show me concern because you just want to show me concern, at least unafaa kunionyesha at least you are interested, you know.
Yeah.
Mtu mwenye kuna vile tu unaweza ka notice mtu wako, you know, he wants to know more about the kid, anaendelea aje. Na first date, it's not enough to judge a person with it. So
like dating generally.
2-3
generally.
months down the line, consistency at least kidogo.
Yeah.
Maybe a green flag. Mtoto ataniuliza mtoto wako ako aje?
Someone who's concerned.
Hata afanye a lot. How's your baby? Uko nje, mtoto wako na nani? Hizo ni green flags. Unajua at least huyu ni mtu.
Yeah.
Ana mind, anajua kuna mtoto na ana mind. Unajua kuna mtu unaweza date. Mnaongea kwa simu, mtoto akuje, mtoto atakuja tu kama ni mdogo. Akate simu hang up. Hiyo ni red flag.
True.
Sio red flag.
Yeah.
Huyo ni mtu hapendi watoto. Ama the fact that kuna mtoto hapo inamweka comfortable.
Kuna watu wenye wana feeling hiyo unaweza kapa. Unajua kuna wanaume wenye wanatakanga kufeel pia kufeel wanataka kufeel your presence in that relationship. Unajua but it's different when you have a kid. This is someone that depends on you. This is someone that depend on you for the rest of your life. This kid will be there.
Yeah, you
know.
But it's only
and then
different relationships.
Yeah.
Hiyo ni romantic relationship and mother-child relationship.
Yeah.
Or father-child relationship.
Yeah, true.
Those are very different relationships. Siwezi kuwa napenda mtoto wangu vile napenda.
But do you know most relationships fail kwa sababu au unapatanga people end up parting ways kwa sababu after maybe a person has given birth kuna zile feeling, kuna ile kuna watu wenye priority. You understand kuna watu wanasemanga ati a lot changed. Mwanaume atasema sikuwa niliacha kufeel loved, naona siku hizi anapenda mtoto sana. It happens.
Lakini hiyo lazima tu kuelewa tu baby, hapo kuna kitu inaweza change.
It happens.
Okay. So maybe before we continue, there's someone who's watching this video and they have no clue what's a red flag or what's a green flag. Like how do you differentiate the two?
The danger signs. The danger signs that you're avoiding. These are the dangers. The red flags are the danger. So green flags ni opposite. See,
Amewajibu.
That's it. Okay. On to our second last question. After how long or how many dates do you think it's appropriate to introduce the child to your new partner?
I don't feel like there are a number of dates they need to determine. Mimi, personally, when I feel I'm ready, Mimi, if it will take me 3 years to feel I'm ready to introduce you to my kid, that's when I'll introduce you to my kid.
How will you know that this is the ideal time for me to introduce this man to my baby?
Depending on the level of relationship penye level ya dating yetu imefika. Kunile sasa we want to start coaching, tunataka kuanza kuintroduceana to parents nini. But before ifike hiyo time lazima kuwe ile ndio uone hata relationship yako na ya huyo mtu wako na mtoto wako unamuintroduce, alafu unafaa kuona vile unamuintroduce tu siku moja as a friend. Me, I won't introduce that baba, this is the person that I'm seeing, this will be a new baba.
But it all depends with how you relate with your kid.
Kuna tu vile utaona tu vile wana relate. Kama mtoto anampenda, mimi number 1, kama mtoto akupendi ni kama hiyo ni deal breaker in that relationship.
True.
Because I don't think I can move on with someone mtu mwenye mtoto wangu hayuko. Ningetaka kuona hiyo the fatherly, you understand?
Yeah.
I feel like there are so many things to consider before you introduce anyone to your kid's life. Like, is this relationship long term?
Yeah.
Does this person love kids?
True.
Do you know, mtu anaweza kuwa na mtoto na hapendi watoto.
Hana hizo parental
it happens.
Yeah. Hapendi watoto, hana relationship na watoto. Mi sitaki kubaki na maswali, uncle alienda wapi? And this is like the third uncle. I don't want to answer such questions. So before I introduce anyone to my son, sisi romantic relationship yetu inafaa kuwa sijui nimekuamini imefika wapi. Sijui ni kama tuzae kuanza before ujue mtoto wangu.
I don't
know.
Hey, that's
I don't know the ideal time to introduce anyone kwa mtoto wangu.
Mimi na depend na the level penye tumefikishana. Na nitaanza kuintroduce tu pole ile yenye baba, let's go out. I'm not going to tell my baby that we are going to meet someone. Baba, let's go out, and then I'll just pretend like I'm meeting a friend or a friend of mine. I want to see how they will bond.
Assuming sasa umefikia level unataka kuolewa sasa.
Sasa si ndio hivyo ndo na introduce mtoto wangu, na introduce tu pole. Date 1, nione vile mtoto wangu ata respond. Kifika kwa nyumba siku moja tu namuuliza. Nitamwambia tu ile anko alikusalimia. Alafu I want to see how he will respond.
Wakongo watuambia kwa comment sections.
Yeah, also true, but so I'll just maybe to just add on it, I'll say you as a person, you as a mom, there's some of the qualities that I look for in a man. That's one. So we have to be compatible. What am I looking for in a man? And also now that I have someone in my life, I need to know how comfortable, how can they get along? Are they really getting, unaweza meet mtu for the first time and click totally. You and the kid mko off kabisa. So hiyo pia inakuwa, it's like I'll say a red flag. Because you can't, as much as it's for your own preference, you can't move in mtu and you're not creating that environment for your kid. I feel loved as much as now it's you and your partner. So there are many factors that you consider before introducing your kid to the new guy. Yeah, on to our last question. What are some of the fears one can have during dating period? Romana, you go first.
The fears that
you'll have when dating as a single parent. There's some of those fears uko nayo during your period.
Mtu wangu na that person I'm introducing to them, of course a relationship. Sometimes inakuanga tu natural. True. Sometimes ni natural. Maybe hakuna ubaya, this person is nice, but mtoi, especially kama wewe circumstance yenye imekufanya ukuwe a single parent, ni after mtoto amegrow, anajua kwao, anajua huyu si baba yake, like anajua nini inaendelea. So hiyo ndio fear mimi niko nayo sana.
And then the fear of like a single parent who has a girl child. you know, for you, I have a girl, so my fear will be the other gender. Like now I'm introducing, I won't say a stranger per se, but for the first times, you're a stranger to me, you're a stranger to my kid. So you know that you're to security, like you know, you're raising a girl and then there's another man, you know. That's one of the fears. And then me bonding, the guy bonding with my kid, like there's another fear. Like your bond, will it be there? Will this guy, another fear that I have is me telling you that I have a kid and then you just, mi nimekupenda, like I like you, you know, it's our first date, nimekulike and then nimekuambia I have a kid and
ndio maana watu
you're gone. It's not easy. Yeah, so that's another fear. Yeah. And then another fear ni, let's say you have 2 kids and then the guy, you've already determined about your relationship, like it's now a long-term thing, and then the guy wants a serious thing. So ile fear yenye atenda kunintroduce kwa mother-in-law, niko na mtoto, so na introduce kama
sasa tu you have a kid, but unajua
uko na watoto wawili au watatu, and then
I've been there.
How did you respond to that? How did you?
No, kuletwa kwa meza, lakini nilikuwa na shanga ikifika hiyo point. Ikifika hiyo, and then it happened. Now watu wake, like the brother akanifollow Instagram, mimi tutaomba kwa social media platforms zangu zote. I'm like, even not a break news. Ni sawa tu ni wangu.
That's another fear, honestly.
I don't think that's my fear kwa sababu.
You've never thought of that?
It's not like I've never thought of that, but I don't think I'm afraid to tell someone that I'm.
No, like your man kuintroduce kwa.
Kuna mother-in-law na kuna person.
Si ni sawa tu, as in imagine ijai hit it's list of my worries. Like
nafikiria mother-in-law kuna vile atakuwa.
Maybe the way if your mother I'm dating you, I'm going to wewe ndo unaenda kuoa, not your mother. By the way, mimi stories za mother-in-law, mimi you accept me, ukatae kama your relationship inaweza kaisha. By the way, if I feel like my daughter hatakuwa accepted into the family vizuri au nini, mimi kama ulinikubali na mtoto wangu.
There is that, Lona, there is that nimekubali, you know, we are saying from sasa perspective yako, like
does it mean kwa ameambia mama yake ati uko na mtoto?
No, she knows, or maybe
and
she
then
doesn't.
The mother wanted to meet you.
Break the news.
Break news. Senior na break. Charlie ndo anafanga kwa ame break your news. I have a lady before hata Charlie apeleke hiyo dem home. Si anakuanga amesema niko na huyu mtu nataka kumleta. Na hizo information ndogo kama mtoto. Hiyo ni kitu yenyewe Charlie anaweza kukosa kusema.
Okay.
So mimi I guess naweza kuwa comfortable sana nikiingia kwa hiyo relationship. I mean hata nikiintroducewa kwa sababu I'll assume you guys know, and then na Yesu kwenye nenda introduction unajua nitaenda na huyo mtoto. Hakuna place namwacha wapi? Sinaenda kumintroduce kwa nyanyake.
Okay. Okay, there's us, and there's Lona.
Me by the way, I love your son. It's not you. I'm going to get married to your son.
Pia ni mama yake. Anamata sana Lona.
True.
Whether you like it or not,
yes.
This is your mother-in-law.
But then
this is your mother-in-law.
At the moment ninanusia tu hivi ati kuna vile mtoto wangu kuna favorism kwa hiyo familia, kuna vile mtoto wangu anatreatiwa nini. Maybe by the way I'll just make it clear to the guy. This is the end of this relationship. Hata kama sio mama yako, but this is not an environment yenye naweza kataka kuintroduce mtoto wangu to. You understand?
You know I have a son. Naweza taka sana akioa. Demi yake asikuwe na hizo insecurities. Asikuwe na hiyo mentality ya mother-in-law anihusu, ni mtoto wangu.
True.
Unaenda kuona na mtoto wangu vile tu mimi vile tu mwenye amekuoa pia utamintroduce kwa mama yako, ni mama yako, you know what your mom means to you. So you
I understand. I'm not understanding. Okay, you've taken the situation out of context, but mimi kitu ulikuwa umesema you fear vile unaweza kaenda kujintroduce and then you have another mbona kubebe vibaya
na tushapendana no
mbona kubebe vibaya. Mimi I'm assuming before you introduce me to your mother ninafaa kwa nimeshamita hata sister zako. Unataka kuniambia ma sister zako, ma brother zako kwa ameambia mama yako ati by the way msichana ako na mtoto, kwa sababu mimi there is no single time nitoi feature Sky wangu.
Podcast. We are sorry, Mama Sky.
Mimi by the way there is no single time in life nitaifika point at niseme I want to hide, I have a kid.
Okay, let's flip the question. Your baby daddy akona mtoi. How will you introduce your baby daddy? Your guy now has a kid. So you are taking the news to your mother-in-law.
To my mother.
Yes, to your mother.
Yes.
To your mother. You have a guy. You met a guy, Lona. You fall in love with your guy.
I guess the mothers are different here kwa sababu mimi point blank I'll just tell my mom. By the way mom kuna umse. Nampenda sana na ako hivi anaitwa hivi ndo huyu. Kwanza tunaenda kwa social if kama akona social media. Tunaenda kwa social media yake tunaperuse nimwambie kuna mtoto nini. Okay. Mimi sidhani ni yule mtu mwenyewe. Mimi nitakwambia vitu vile ziko point blank, black and white. You just take it or leave it. Mimi nitakwambia mom by the way iko hivi. I've met this guy. Ako hivi naona sasa
akona watoto. Okay.
Me I'll just you won't tell your mom. You won't tell your mom.
It's not awkward.
You won't tell your mom your baby daddy has another kid.
Definitely will.
Alafu.
But
see that's the same that's the same thing they expect from the guy's side. They expect by the time you introduce me to your mother, there is no way utanipeleka kwa mama yako kama hata sijui sister yako, kama
so
sijui brother yako, kama sijui hata cousin yako hata mmoja. You understand? So that's I don't think by the time nifike hapo nitakwanga na hiyo fear. At least katakwanga kama ati
okay. Lastly, our last question. What are some of the okay, we've tackled that. How much should one disclose on the first date, of which we've tackled this question on the first one? But do you think do you pour everything on the table?
No.
Lazima kuongelea baby daddy. Ni wanini aligongo huko alikufa na reli. Maybe kama kwa in the picture, but uwezi anza kudisclose.
But then there is that nini co-parenting.
Hapana. Kuna uwezi disclose.
Uta disclose, utajaribu tu kukua, utamwambia what you think it's necessary, nini kitu yenye nataka kusikia at that time. Hizi vitu zingine utajua pole ati okay you have only one source of income, how do you manage to pay? anakuuliza unalipwanga kwanza. Kuna watu wenye wanapendanga get into details. Me I know someone like that. Atakuuliza how much is your income? My income is 20,000. Okay, how much is your rent? My rent is 15,000. How much is your nanny? Your nanny you pay 5,000. Mtoto nini, you know, uwezi mwambia hizo kila kitu. You can't go into details.
So you just filter. You filter what to say on the first date. You actually have to read the mood of the room, because you can't. There's a guy who will have maybe the time or the grace to just listen to you.
Sasa na watu wenye wanaenda date alafu wanakunywa pombe.
There's that one. What I disclose everything.
Actually, better to disclose mara ya kwanza ujuange, lakini ni ngumu. Pia kudisclose mambo.
You learn as we. Utajua tu.
Vitu ujipanga. Atu have to explain. Mlipatana ndio ameshapatana na mtoto, masimu za baby daddy ndio hivyo.
Yeah, so I think so now from there if there is need for more, maybe he wants to know more. I think afterwards it's good now to like open up. I make a question. Maybe your baby daddy is calling. He might question you, so tell me about your co-parenting.
Usikuje tu hapa na mababy daddy wako na kusupport utaachwa.
But you know there are some people who are very open to that.
Yeah.
Mtu anaingia kwa maisha yako anajua there is a au unaweza kapata, unajua there this kind of men wenye wanapendanga kuchunguza mtu before by the ule best yako nimemlike nini you know by then depend vile mlijuana. Kuna mtu mwenye amekujua
circumstances zingine zote align tu vitu zinaje align.
Yeah, true.
Huwezi kupanga vile utafanya.
Yeah.
Na when the baby daddy wants to be in the picture unamwambia tu. Na kuna watu wenye wanatakanga tu hata kama mmeachana na mtu, kuna mtu mwenye anataka kuwa na hiyo, anataka kujua familia yake. Kuna mtu mwenye tu unaweza kapata if your kid alikuwa ameshazoea baba yake, you can't break that bond. You understand, and the dad is providing. Hiyo ni kitu yenye you just live with it.
Yeah, true.
So you have to know how to maneuver.
Tunafaa kuinvite guest mwanaume atuambie how they feel about.
Producer, are you ready? Because you're a baby daddy and you're not taking responsibility. Producer wetu, by the way, shout out to our very amazing producer.
Manze.
You are a deadbeat, tunajua. We promise you next we will introduce you to our producer. By the way, he's a very cute,
Single dad.
Yeah.
tall, dark and handsome.
Yeah. So guys, as we wrap it up, thank you so much for your time. Have you guys had an amazing time?
Yay! Sherehe, leo ni Friday.
Good to know, guys.
Leo ni holiday, leo ni Eid.
Happy Eid.
Happy Eid to all our Muslim brothers and sisters. We love you.
Yeah, so thank you so much for taking time to watch this video until this end. We had an amazing time shooting this video. And we'd love to know your side as well. Please leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. And wait for part 2. That's it from
Subscribe.
You subscribe. Consider subscribing as well.
If you want to send us M-Pesa, there is a Nini that's popping up down there. Or let me give you my number: 07 123456.
That's it from me. That's it from us, guys.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.